What's going on, guys? Oberon over here. Got a new twist on an old build design. So, we'll get right into it. Give me just a moment. Alright. So, as some people may know, and newer players won't, there was an old strat used to make Oberon just constantly regen HP. And As Invasions actually did a review on this recently, which is where I was kind of touching back onto this build. It's a quick thinking adaptation hunter adrenaline combination. As soon as your HP goes down, you sacrifice your energy, get your HP back, and then you would use Nourish to help gather energy faster. But as you can see, I've put on Sada's Whisper for damage. And the reason for that, along with Reconstruct, get your health back, and Hallowed Reckoning for armor bonus. The reason I went with Zada's Whisper is because sometimes you just want that extra help to deal a lot of damage. Now, to help with the energy regen, we have these new purple shards. And they basically take the place of Equilibrium. Now, if you can get a couple of these, like 2 of them, maybe that'll work better. And then I would just use red shards for duration, because having a lot of duration on Oberon is just kind of nice. So that's something I'm going to be working on over the next coming weeks or months. Who knows how long it takes to get those red shards. I've kind of been focused on other things other than collecting Archon shards lately, and I really don't want to scrap any of my other builds that I have set up with Archon shards. So, anyway, I would say if these Violet Archon shards do come with Tau Forged, 2 Tau Forged, and then 3 red shards for duration should be sufficient to make this a really, really comfortable build. It does not really seem to hold up well against like one-shot damage, especially if you get violence is a bitch. So violence over here will definitely mess you up. But I can't remember which one it is. The one that casts Mag Bubble, that hurts. Other than that, if you're able to roll out of the bubble, you can roll it and then go about killing them. Now you just make sure your weapons can kill the Acolyte. You're done. Other than that, really not much of an issue with staying alive. If you really need to just play evasively, you can do your bullet jumps, aim glide, harder to target acquisition for the enemies on you. So yeah, let's go give it a run. I was just doing some testing on my own as well, but it is a blast. I like running the Fenmore with this because with the amount of survivability you get, you really have a good chance at getting those headshots and taking your time to aim, which I suck with like pinpoint aiming most of the time. Maybe it's the way I have my FOV. I have it maxed out, so it's a little harder to see. This right here is just aimbot, as everybody knows now, with the mod from the last Nightwave. And then I've been messing with the dual cleavers because of Justice Blades, so you get health regen and armor increase, which pairs well with Oberon's adaptation, tanking ability, and regen. So that's an option. One thing I do like to do is I'll take him on that new assassination Fervo, and I'll usually run the Fel Arcs with that, with Zada's Whisper, and no problems whatsoever. You pair him with a Wisp, he's pretty much immortal. So let's give it a go. See if we get anybody here. And more duration will just make your carpet stay longer. Keeping the grass down for a longer duration is nice. Keeping the armor bonus from the enemy reckoning longer is nice. longer duration on Sada's Whisper. It's just a good, comfortable thing to have. Hey, we got us a train. I've got to get some headshots, which won't be too hard, but this squad is a little harder. Yeah. So we'll just stick with the Encore.
Life support incoming.
I do prefer Incarnins with a body shot bonus rather than headshot, but that's usually meant for more solo play. So we'll just shoot into the group and see what happens, maybe get it charged eventually. And then the Incarnin does last a long time, which is also pretty nice. Compared to most other Incarnins, the ammo pool for the Fenmore is pretty massive.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
You might see me roll a lot. I'm used to running rolling guard.
Buy you more time.
But and you don't get armor strip with this, as far as I'm aware. I've tested it a few times. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's just due to the fact that I stacked corrosive on it. Reload speed is ass. There's something hard in charge.
Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available.
With Max Bubble, might help get some headshots. We'll see. For those of you that don't know, Mag was actually my starting frame. I have a special place in my heart for that frame. Turn your head there, guy.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. Extraction is available if you need it.
Yeah, transform animation is rather slow.
Behold the tender. come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment?
Luzada's Whisper paired with a viral slash weapon, like, it just decimates. Having a team, always nice. Always nice playing with a team, but you can play this build solo, for sure. And you won't have as many issues as you would expect. Very fun on your own, just as much as it is playing with a team. And a lot easier to charge that in Karnan when you're by yourself. But then you have Occucore too, so like you can just hit everything. So yeah, pretty much infinite regen, immortality, damage enhancement. Not gonna have any problems. Unless you run into violence or you get mag bubbled by, I think it's Misery. Hello, welcome. Headshot? Yep. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad with headshots. Absolutely terrible, but good practice, and this is the build to practice on if you need to. Oh, I didn't transform it. There's the happy boy. You can armor strip with an Aru, making this way easier. Okay. Thanks, Mag. Could have bubbled the Acolyte, yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that mag bubble's fucking with me.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Yeah, so far, so good. That thing will die. And 2 casts looks like it'll armor strip, so if you are trying to armor strip with the 4th ability, you can cast it twice and it should do it. Just remember it does burn a lot of energy, so that's where having 2 purple shards on there would be nice. And right now I'm just rocking 1. You can see it's not really much of an issue. But just getting your energy back faster, always nice. There we go. Got that Incarnate charge ready. Oh, there we go, went down. Okay, come on, thank you. There we go. Yep, just in case you do go down, having the Inaro's ground strip is nice. It does reach a point where they can do more damage than you can regen, so that's really the only time you struggle. And there's a few acolytes that can nuke you. But other than that, base steel path not gonna have a whole lot of problems. There's definitely no Revenant. Guess these guys are trying to leave, I don't know. Yeah, looks like it. If you're the top of a mag bubble, you can get a higher chance at headshots.
We will all share share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
They fought well. Good deaths, all.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Collecting more of these. These arcanes here, if you don't have them maxed out, max them out. All the Acolyte arcanes, but then they're just really good fodder for any of the dissolving you can do with the new Syndicate on Demos. And that's the Oberon build. You can pretty much pick any weapon you want to play with them. If there's something else that you prefer, go for it. So he's pretty much just set up to tank a lot of stuff. Yeah, and as you can see, he's a tanky boy. But like anything in Warframe, when you get to Steel Path, you can still die no matter what. So I did go down one time, but having the Inaru focus school helps with the armor, and then also allows you to armor strip, so you can actually help yourself get up faster in some cases, and remove shields. I didn't do that, but you can. So with Inaru, you have Stone Skin, so extra 200 armor. Not a whole lot, but it's nice. Magnetic Flare, Magnetic Boost, removes enemy shields, and then Caustic Strike for the armor strip if you need it. Although you can still armor strip with Oberon's 4th. But it will take 2 casts with this build setup. But just armor reduction in general is really good, because you can benefit from corrosive damage. So I have mine set for Viral Electric. Messing around with these new arcanes, even though I don't have them maxed out yet. Still working on them. But if I wanted to set up for corrosive heat, that would probably work better with this build. So all that would take is just swapping this around, or even just taking that off. So we could mess with that now. Actually, we could leave that there. Now think about it. Heat mod. And where is... There it is. Now I have corrosive heat. And we get a higher damage count. And then we just take off this arcane here. Switch it out for something else. We can go for more armor if we wanted to. Do a melee build. So that's an option. You have this one, exposure. So on ability cast, gain more corrosive damage on your melee strikes. Either or, you can kind of do either one. Since I'm going more of a tank route, melee Oberon could be the new thing. We'll see. For my Riven, I'm running Toxin, Status Chance, and Status Duration. The heat with the duration will be nice. Burn for a longer period of time. Status Chance to get more stacks. It's not a high amount of status, but it is more of a status type build anyway. And I do have Blood Rush on here. And then I'm opting to not use Weeping Wounds because I'm running Justice Blades. That would take up that slot. Or just get rid of the heat and then throw on Weeping Wounds anyway. One thing that I've noticed, so back to melees, they have these new slots here for Exilus mods. Parry is something that passively happens, and there is a way to actively parry on command, but kind of gimmicking, nothing like Dark Souls, you know. Guardian Derision seems like a good choice. You get more combo count chance when blocking, but parrying and blocking that way leaves enemies open to finishers. So if you have melee enemies coming up to you and you do get a chance to parry while you're meleeing passively, or you can actively parry, you'll just automatically open enemies up to finishers. So something I'm messing around with. Not sure if it's going to work just yet, but Tennokai just seems kind of meh to me. And that's a personal opinion on it. Phantasma, Heat Corrosive, actually Corrosive Cold. And then instead of Primary Merciless, which I don't have this one maxed yet, but Primary Frostbite is pretty nasty on this. A buddy of mine was messing around with this and recommended putting cold on it instead of heat. So I did, but I didn't have this at the time, and I do need to max it out soon. Right on. Guess we'll keep running it, and if anybody wants to join, send me a message on here. You can send me a private message, let me know you want to run. Other than that, just kind of going for it, having some fun today. Always double check your faction mods. Corrupted, since I am in the void.
Get ready for a capsule.
There we go.
Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, look at that. Oh, buddy. Come on. I was rezzing you, fam. Bummer.
operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Phantasma working well. He's just like a. You kind of turn him into a frame that can use whatever you want. That's the beautiful thing about this build. I've been enjoying it, and you know, I've known a lot of guys that are super competitive on leaderboards, and they do some insane shit. Believe me. But and I've played with them. I'm not nearly as good as they are. They're like the next level. They're at a level that most of us will never reach. But doesn't mean that you can't just have fun with it. And so I'm not going to try and go for like the top damage. Not by any means. I can, and I have builds for that. But I'm trying to just find some interesting stuff lately. Something that's off the beaten path. And this seems to be one of those. You don't see people play Oberon a whole lot. Got to give some of those frames that aren't really like the meta ones some love. You know what I mean? There's that bubble. Looks like I got some of these guys armor stripped, but some of them are hanging around longer. You can also somewhat use Phantasma as a primer. So with this alt fire that I keep using, it sends out seeking little particles that will hit enemies. And if you have it set up for corrosive, it will reduce the armor, and then you can pair that with the armor strip. Getting a full strip off if you have enough of their armor corroded. And being that it's a beam weapon, it's just really consistent damage.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Definitely with Oberon, you want to focus hitting Eximus pretty quickly just so you can get your energy back, because that's going to be your lifeline for most things. And then I would say avoid those bubbles as much as possible. Okay, ran out of ammo. Are these guys leaving or what? Yeah, much better with the corrosive heat damage. Not so much on these guys specifically, but on these guys, yes. Put Zada's Whisper on, this thing just melts. Oh yeah. Nobody wants to play with me that long. There we go. Now we're cooking. And we got ammo for the Phantasma back. And of course we're not getting any health drops or energy drops. There's some. This is where some of the bugs come in with Warframe that I've noticed. I can't seem to get those health and energy drops to be consistent when I'm playing by myself, because it should be, and it has been in the past, but after this hot fix the other day, and then the server's going down, it's just been really meh. Oh, okay.
You are running out of time. Consider extraction.
Are you serious? Come on. Well, life support dropped instantly. We are out of here. Yep, host migration into a loss of life support and health and energy drop rates. Actually, that was 2 host migrations. So no wonder it was fucked. Fun though. Difficult to truly kind of get it off the ground sometimes. Of course, if I wanted to play like the most immortal frame in the game, we could just always play Revenant. You know. Just easy. Easy. Like, how easy? Like, stupid easy. Where'd it go? Actually, with these new arcanes, I wonder what this would do. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have an invigoration on this guy? I don't anymore. Good. Yeah, you want to talk about easy level cap. Okay. Let's check the faction mod, because that's important. Is it? Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I am using a faction mod. Okay. Grenier. I mean, this has been done how many times? And you can do it solo. Like, there's no reason to go down doing this. Outside of, like, walking away. And going down to the store or something.
Selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started.
There's the key.
This isn't your regular vault job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock them down. See what they've got. First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
One and done. Next key. Like, as long as you can stay awake, you can get the level cap doing this, no problem.
You can kiss the conduit goodbye.
I don't usually leave my map open. Kind of distracting, so I just run around looking for them. Easy. Oh, there's one. Let's see where our next room is, or what it is. There's a couple of rooms that I just really love on this tile set. When I first started playing, I played this tile set a lot. This is not one of them, but it's okay.
Routine subverted and you're juiced. Nice. Should have been a buffin. Missed me calling.
Might be coming from down here. Yeah. I always forget about the enthrallment too. That's just hilarious.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Taking
And
square
done.
away. Right, same again? Bulk signal returns. Dig in.
Alright, let's see who drops me a key. You do. I used to be so fast at this, I could get, what was it, a round and a half,
Keep the
two
demos away from
and a
that
half rounds
conduit.
done for an Acolyte game? I don't remember. Your damage is suffering, your Zada's Whisper's probably not on. Yeah, if you enthrall that Acolyte, it's gone. Alright, where's this one at?
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
And done. Just rinse, repeat for 8 hours, and you know. Actually, this one I think you can do it about 3. But this one, this game mode, depends on how fast you do these.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Not that way. That way. And done. Who's gonna give me the last key? You are. Thank you. This one's usually over here.
That thing bows and you can kiss a conduit goodbye.
Oh, didn't have that on. Got it. Yep. Easy mission. All the way to level cap. Hello, welcome in.
Right. They're back. And
I don't know if I want to go to level cap though. That's a long run. Guess we can. Pick it up? Yeah, there we go. Where's this one at? Oh, it is right here.
More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops.
Not this way, so that's a little scary. Yeah, you are. Sir, your dog is biting me, and I don't like it. Control your animal. Hey, look, red key. Scared. Hit the brakes.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
I need one more key, guys. Who's gonna give it to me? Damn. Bunch of stingy bastards around here. Oh, you're not. Thanks. Let go.
Demo unit's looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Let's see if you're this way. I don't hear anything yet, so that's a no. I hear you this way, though. Alright, cool.
About to reset. Feeling lucky?
Probably should leave you guys alive for a minute. Doesn't mean I can't lock you down. Oh, damn. Heat damage.
Eyes open, sunshine. Here we go.
No key from you. No key from you. No. No. Nope. Violence? Goodbye. Hey, there's a key. Must be my freaking birthday. Look, there's another one too. Anything? No? Hey. Key? No. I want that key. Nothing. Nope. There you are. Sure, take your time to reload. There you go. Oh, come on. Yeah. Sir? Wow, that's one jump. Holy. Yes. Give. That's a dead end. Good to know. Wait a minute. You are coming from this way. Hello? Goodbye. And hello, welcome in. Yeah. The power of this build is astronomical. Not power strength, but just the capabilities. And it's not just limited to this. This is just like more what it's known for. This game mode, you can take this anywhere and do whatever you want with it. Pretty versatile. Of course, you are limited to like single shot stuff with the fell arcs, but if you want to use another weapon, like by all means. It's pretty much whatever the Oberon build I was making is. It's a much better version of it. But you know, everyone wants to run Revenant because, well, he's Revenant. Oh, you are coming from this way. And we'll call that pretty good.
One more round, what you say?
I'm good. Thanks, though, girl. But yeah, pretty simple.
Wakey, wakey. Here we go.
And so
Chinese
we
secured
learn the
and we're in
importance
the wind.
of clarity.
I'll take your cut like
Rinse, repeat.
usual. Have a good one.
A really fun synergy that I've found. And Zada's Whisper is just such a clutch ability for damage enhancement. Something that was kind of stupid but fun was Mag. Zada's Whisper Mag, so you get double bubble. Double bubble. Yep. Those two right there. And this weapon, the Cyanex. It's alt fire, force procs slash, if I remember correctly. And then its primary fire has homing projectiles. And then they also deal gas damage. So you could even use this with Wisp and Breach Surge. Just Breach Surge the area. And then use the gas. I'm doing Viral Heat. So you get Viral Heat gas, and you also get the burst with slash. So Viral Heat slash. And this is just kind of insane. Actually, what am I set up for? I have no idea. This works well in a lot of game modes as well. And then using the Tenet Archiplasmor is really good with her, but she can use a wide variety of weapons, preferably shotguns. But there is a wide variety of weapons she can use at her disposal, and they just scale well. Let's see if I have any faction mods on Corrupted. Okay. Take it in public and see what happens. Go to the Void, go to Mott. Fighting in squads pretty regularly now. Kinda nice. We got a Revenant. There he is.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Oh, and I have a lot of cast speed on Mag, so. just like... This gun will just auto-aim everything.
Life support on the
And
way.
if you get a bubble on there, bam. It's done. Armor strip, crowd control, shield gate. She's my starter frame and still one of my favorite frames in this game. She's not over complex on her like physical design either, so she's not too distracting.
Activating it will buy you more time.
And if you got a person like Cora on your team, this Cyanix kind of counteracts Mag's grouping. And then we're using 2 mods. I don't remember which ones they are exactly. So we're using the magnetized one, I know that. And then we're using the polarized. Actually, maybe just the magnetized on this build. I do have one where it uses both. I'll have to look at the build again. But what it does with the setup is that the bubble can be turned on and off instead of having to wait for the duration, and then it creates an explosion radius with the stored damage. Like that. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it is nice. It can actually paint enemy target locations, which is cool.
Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, there's like a little bubble. Why is it doing that? Shooting into the top of the bubble can trigger headshot bonuses. So always remember that when playing with Mag. Pretty good when you're running stuff like Deadhead. Or even just shotguns. Oh, you got it. And just having Zada's Whisper and Archoplasmor, kind of stupid. I mean, yeah.
Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
And there's this last image. That's Mag for you. She's a frame that can take some setup. But that's just part of every build.
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not secure.
Where's Ward? Did I already kill him?
Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, or know the true power of the void. It is time. This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
Pretty straightforward. If you're a kind of person that does not like being active, a lot of the builds I showcased will definitely not be for you. There's a couple that are good for like camping and stuff, but most of the time I like active gameplay. Double tapped my button there. Here's the Acolyte.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Goodbye. Damn. Like that. There we go. A lot of the enemies are very spread out, so trying to group them with her is going to be a little difficult since I subsumed over pole. I usually play by myself, but you know, I've been trying to play with people more. So playing with groups, my builds aren't necessarily always geared towards that. Or if I do play with groups, we're usually on missions that are like designed for you to be self-sufficient. And we only help each other when it's like a really big oh shit moment. Playing Revenant too much, what I noticed when I was just playing him quite a bit after I got him, is I really just kind of forgot how to keep an eye out for shield gating. So that's kind of why I don't play him as much anymore, and I just use him for very specific content these days. There is a lot of things to listen for and watch for on your screen to make sure that you stay alive, and the way that you play will help you stay alive longer, especially in Steel Path, and very much especially in level cap runs, because at that point there's a lot of enemies at level cap that will just obliterate you in no time flat. There's no room for error. And I don't run level cap a whole lot, and I'm fairly new to it compared to most, but I have done it a few times, and it is something else. Definitely recommend people trying it at least once. Almost went down the hole. Yeah, Cyanex is a beautiful weapon with Mag. So much versatility with this weapon, especially with her. Just got to keep an eye on that, on your shields. Listen for when your shields break. That's kind of the biggest thing, because eventually shields don't do much, even with the rework.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
We just got some Aya. Nice. I don't get that a whole lot because I hate running bounties. Bro, your arm is going places. Holy shit. Oh, my Helios Prime is dead. Nice. Utilizing the bubbles strategically can be fun, especially if you're in like a good spot where you know enemies are coming in and you can control the flow. You can put those bubbles in front of certain doorways. But I'm not really playing her that way at the moment. But you can strategically control enemy progression and flow just by putting the bubbles in like a doorway where they all get sucked up into it. And then, you know.
Running out of time. Consider extraction. Life support has been replenished. Life support activated.
Yeah, 1755 is my cap on my shields right now. And what's cool is just, when I said double bubble, so you have Zada's Whisper, which when you shoot an enemy, creates this little green bubble, which attracts bullets. You put this bubble on it, and then you shoot into it with Zada's Whisper, which both of them enhance damage and really, really good with enhancing status effect damage and DOTs, along with scaling with various multipliers. I mean, it's just kind of stupid. Definitely one of the best starting frames in the game. Well, not one of them. She is probably the best starting frame in the game. Volt's good, but Mag would be the best. And I didn't know that starting out because, I mean, I started playing this in 2020 maybe? There he goes. And then for my melee, I run my usual Zaw. It's a Bala Zaw. It does really good. I enjoy it. I've had this for a long time. Putting Zodiac Contagion on there. I have it set for corrosive for hitting the acolytes really hard. I've done some stupid shit with this thing, for sure. And as you see, you don't need Zada's Whisper to kill with Mag, but it is overkill, and I figured it was kind of funny. Especially since I like running slash damage most of the time on a lot of my weapons. With the new content, I'm leaning towards some different stuff, but...
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Oh, little homie's done. Alright, we'll go.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Yeah, and that's Mag, and this is my starter. This is what she has turned into. And I still have my starting Mag frame. I never subsumed the original. I just got another copy. So this is the Prime, obviously. And this one is, let's see. Here's the starter. That's what she started with. So that's good. Yeah, I got a lot of customizations with it. This one was actually designed for the Zada's Whisper build because Zada's has that black and red like infection that grows on your frame when you cast it. So that makes this work pretty well. Which kind of looks like a robot vampire. I don't know. But this is probably my favorite skin I've done with her, for sure. Oh yeah, Mega Man. Yep. Anyhow. I think that about wraps it up for today. So thanks for joining me on my day off. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good one.